Sister Wives. Kody and Robyn face a breakup. Aurora is revealed as the fifth wife, Mr.'s new boyfriend. Leet, Janelle, and Meri are having a busy time with property. Deeds Kody has not yet given a full account of the assets. Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. By God's grace, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives. Kody Brown discusses the possibility of taking on more wives. Sister Wives star and former polygamous patriarch Kody Brown is in a monogamous relationship now, but will he ever take on additional wives at his peak? Kody had 4 wives and 18 children. In 2021, his third wife, Kody Brown, decided to divorce the polygamist. Hannah opened up a Pandora's box of breakups over 14 months. 3 of Kody's 4 wives walked away from the marriage and the plural family for good, going through multiple divorces, soared Kody on the idea of polygamy. But that doesn't mean he'll never take on another wife by the time Sister Wives Season 19 premiered. Kody was in a monogamous relationship with his 4th and youngest wife, Robyn Brown. This was distressing to Robyn, who had wanted to live in a polygamous family. Ironically, her addition to the family may have triggered the family's eventual dissolution. When the series premiered in 2010, Kody was courting Robyn. Once she and her 3 children from her first marriage joined, the Brown family dynamics changed. Resentments grew, and nothing would be the same. Will Kody and Robyn marry more wives? Robyn always knew she was marrying Kody to marry into the family. When she met the Browns during the premiere season of Sister Wives, they were one big happy family, living in a shared compound in Utah. She saw how happy they were together and wanted the same for herself and her children. Over time, Kody adopted Robyn's children, and they went on to have 2 biological children of their own. Sadly, Robyn's polygamous dreams would be dashed by reality. Robyn may have been eager to live in a polygamous family, but her experiences over the last few years have soured her on the matter. During a recent Sister Wives Season 19 episode, Robyn discussed her feelings about adding another wife to the family. The mother of 5 confessed that she's now very scared of plural marriage because of what has happened to her family. She went on to add that there's a lot of trauma there. She also said she would need to be very secure in her relationship with any potential sister wife during a recent episode of Sister Wives. Season 19, Kody and Robyn reflect on their feelings about polygamy in light of everything that happened when Robyn asked Kody if he missed being part of a polygamous family. His answer was clear: "I don't want to be flippant with my answer because we were devoted to this. But I'm not interested in plural marriage anymore." Kody said later he told the cameras, "I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want that headache. The questions, the struggles, the wonder about trust. I'm not in that space." Kody was careful to say that he didn't regret everything about being in a plural family. The Sister Wives Season 19 star said he couldn't deny that his children were a blessing. Though Kody was close to his children while they were growing up these days, he barely speaks to many of his older children. After Kody married Robyn, many of his older children felt neglected by their father and came to resent him. Many of Kody's children are married or in long-term relationships. Not a single one of them has opted for a plural marriage since leaving. Kody, his 3 ex-wives have moved on. Kody is remarried to David Woolley, and they have a decidedly monogamous marriage with no desire to expand. Kody's former first wife, Meri Brown, is single and looking for a man to spend her life with. Kody's former second wife, Janelle. Brown has decided she's not interested in dating anyone right now, let alone another polygamist. The Sister Wives stars were all as traumatized by polygamy as Kody and Robyn were. Meri Brown explains why she can't seem to find a boyfriend. She has a new home, she has a new figure. And as the Sister Wife star has said so often via various messages on social media, she has a new outlook on pretty much everything. One thing Meri Brown does not have. However, a new lover, the TLC personality walked away from her spiritual marriage to Kody Brown just over 2 years ago in early 2024. She actually did start dating someone named Amos Andrews, but that relationship fizzled after some shady information leaked out about him. It takes courage to face difficult truths, yet it's imperative in order to remain authentic to yourself and your commitment to personal growth, Meri said in the wake of this split, adding, "I honor and care about the past 4 months, who I spent it with, and what I learned about myself through it. I know what's important to me in a relationship, and I'm confident in myself while I'm single as well." Since this time, Meri hasn't gotten close to serious with anyone, and she has a theory why I've dated a little bit, and I have had experiences where I believe that some people are not interested simply because of my background. Brown shared on the May 4th episode of Sister Wives, because I come from a plural family. Maybe they're nervous that that's what I want all 3 of the women. Meri, Janelle, Christine, who have left Kody, have all said they are not interested in another polygamous arrangement. But we get what Meri is saying here. They likely do have a reputation explaining how her past can be a little bit intimidating to people. Meri said she's been in situations where she's unsure about a potential partner's legitimate intentions. There's a lot of uncertainty, and I really need to be able to trust somebody and believe what he says. She continued on air, "I need to be able to trust that when a person tells me he loves me, he really does." It's easy to forget at this point that Meri fell victim to a catfishing scheme more than a decade ago, back when she struck up an online flirtation with someone she thought was a man who ended up being a woman. The ordeal ultimately put a strain on her relationship. Kody, who accused Meri of cheating on her at the time. Previously, Meri opened up about the challenges she has faced on the market. "Dating has been interesting. I've been dating nobody exclusive at this point," she told Parade in January. "It's a little bit weird. I live in a small town that has a very, 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 very small dating pool, so I need to spread my wings. I would love to meet somebody just organically out in public, but I just don't know how to do that. It's really hard. I hear people say, men don't talk to women anymore. They don't. So it has to be the woman to take the initiative, and I'm like, I don't want that. If I have to take the initiative and be the boss man, then I'm not interested. The guy needs to do that. Robyn Brown is the only sister wife left standing, but for Sister Wives patriarch Kody Brown, she was always a prize to be won. When Robyn entered the family, in 2010 she became Kody's 4th wife, joining Meri, Janelle, and Christine. But fast forward to the present. All 3 of them have left their spiritual marriages with Kody, expressing frustration with how the family dynamic shifted over time for viewers like myself. It was more of a relief than a shock. From the beginning of their TLC show, Kody made it clear who his favorite wife was. It seems like he only ever cared about his marriage to Robyn, so their unintentional monogamous relationship now seems like a good fit. Even though Robyn claims she's unhappy, but did Kody ever love Robyn? Well, I don't think so, especially after the family's confessions about Robyn's modeling past. It's a lesser-known Sister Wives fact, but when you see how Kody considered it a bagging, right? I think it's clear she became his favorite because she gave him the biggest ego boost I was recently catching up on. Sister Wives content, and came across a startling confession Janelle made on an episode that aired in April. Kody's exes are clearly airing all their dirty laundry, now that he's an afterthought. Janelle casually recalled a time from years ago when Kody was bragging about Robyn. Clearly, Janelle felt betrayed by Kody. "I'm thinking that's rich, dude," she continued. "We went through all the starving years when I was holding my bra together with diaper pins. We've been through all of this with you, and she's not been through that with you. So that's great," she added. "You just take your little diesel jeans model and just go live happily ever after." Kody has always seen Robyn as a prize that he won. While it may initially come across as an offhanded comment, Kody was spelling out, perhaps unconsciously, just how much Robyn shifted his priorities. I mean, this is the man who divorced his legal wife Meri so he could legally with Robyn. and then even started wearing a new wedding band in secret. To be clear, there's no confirmation that Robyn was ever an official model for Diesel. There's speculation on online forums like Reddit that suggests she may have modeled the brand in a local event. I'm not sure what to believe, but while I was in a rabbit hole, I discovered that Kody had mentioned it before, and his comments are even more telling than Janelle's. In 2023, he gave an interview on the Mormonism Live podcast, where he reflected on how he viewed Robyn when she first joined the family. "Oh, I thought I was a total success. I had a Diesel jeans model coming into my family in 2010. And I thought that was the biggest validation," Kody said. "If you're rolling your eyes, then same." The way Kody framed this like landing Robyn was some sort of personal achievement. Says a lot. When he thinks of something to brag about, he doesn't comment on her heart, her values, or how she fits into the family. He focuses on her outside appearance and how other people perceive her when Robyn chose to marry Kody. He won something that other people wanted. He literally said she was being approached by other people in their religious community, but she gave him the validation he craved for me. What's shocking isn't that Robyn supposedly has a modeling background. Rather, it's what it represents to Kody. I think Robyn is only a trophy to him. She consistently takes his side and hypes him up, which is how she's remained the favorite. Don't forget that Kody refused to be intimate with his other wives and would admit to not being attracted to them. If he was always bringing up Robyn's Diesel affiliation as a bragging point, it's no wonder his marriages fell apart. Sister Wives star Meri Brown and husband Caleb Brush revealed they almost had Garrison Brown convinced to move to North Carolina prior to his death upon Sunday's episode of Sister Wives. Meri Brown and her husband Caleb Brush revealed to viewers that they had been trying to get Maddie's brother Garrison Brown to relocate to North Carolina before he died by suicide. In March 2024, years earlier, Maddie and Caleb relocated across the country with their children to North Carolina, and less than a year before Garrison's death, Janelle relocated from Flagstaff, Arizona to North Carolina herself, as members of the Brown family discussed on Sunday's episode the events leading up to and immediately following Garrison's death. Maddie and Caleb shared with viewers that they had been trying to get Garrison to join them in North Carolina, with Maddie claiming it was something she and her younger brother talked a lot about. "We almost had him here too," Caleb said of his late brother-in-law. "He was almost coming. I think he was just so deep in," Maddie added. As the episode continued, some of the family recalled the way in which they learned that Garrison had passed away, while Kody and Janelle's son Gabriel was the person who discovered that Garrison had taken his life. It was revealed on Sunday that Janelle was the one who broke the news to Maddie, who in turn informed the rest of her siblings of what happened. There's a few moments in your life that I feel like alter your brain chemistry, and I definitely feel like calling siblings and telling them that a sibling has died definitely alters your brain chemistry. Maddie said Pitt was also revealed on the episode that in addition to Maddie and Caleb, other members of the Brown family reached out to Garrison amid his struggles, including Janelle, who became emotional while recounting the last years of her son's life. "I don't know what happened," Janelle said. "He was never a drinking kid, he didn't like the taste of it, and he started to drink during CO. And something happened in this last year, and it really just got him." Janelle went on to reveal that while she and other members of the family had offered Garrison all the love, all the support, all the help, all the resources, she still didn't know what happened the night Garrison took his life. She did. However, note that Garrison really struggled with alcohol, and that she knew he had been drinking the day he died. He's had other nights like this where he would drink and then pass out, and he would go kind of radio silent. But he'd be back in the morning, she said. I don't know what happened this time." Janelle claimed that she knew Garrison had been struggling, and because of that, she always made a point to pick up the phone to just talk to him. "It wasn't really about anything. I think he needed the connection," she said. "And I know he was calling his brothers and stuff too." Janelle then revealed that she and Garrison had been texting each other the day that Garrison died. But at some point that day, Garrison stopped responding to her texts, prompting her to reach out to Sons. Logan and Hunter to see if Garrison would respond to them. They said, "Mom, we're on it. We'll just kind of check on him and make sure he's ok." "So I went to sleep," she recalled. "And then Gabrielle called me and he's like, 'Mom, he's gone.' And I'm like, 'What?'" That whole Garrison never ended up relocating to North Carolina. Janelle said on Sunday's episode that she was glad she had already moved to a new state prior to her son's death, because it's made the grieving process easier for her. As the Ashley previously told you, Janelle and Maddie announced their new business venture in September. Tata Farms. She's also in the process of building a new home. "I'm glad I have a big dream," she said. "I'm glad I'm here with the grandbabies, and it just makes it easier." Other members of the Brown family have also made their way to North Carolina in the last year or so. Janelle and Kody's daughter Savannah currently lives there, as does Christine and Kody's son Peyton, and their daughter Mikey, and her family on Monday. Janelle took to social media to thank fans for the amazing messages of love and support she received in response to Sunday's episode, claiming that although it has taken a while for her to accept, she knows that in the end, we did everything we could to help Garrison. "Hey, sometimes the mind convinces someone there's no hope even when all the evidence says otherwise," she added in, and Flagstaff recently made her deeply aware of just how much she needed this new chapter in North Carolina. "Everywhere I looked, I could see traces of Garrison," she wrote. "I'm so thankful for all of my children and especially for my grandbabies. They are truly life-giving, and because of my faith, I know I'll be reunited with Garrison one day. That promise brings me immense comfort. PP Brown is a happy mama." With all 6 kids at Christine's wedding head, while Christine Brown didn't have all her children in one place. On her wedding day, Janelle Brown celebrated the rare achievement with her own 6 kids. "Finally got a picture with my babies." Happy Mama Janelle shares her children with ex-Kody Brown, whom she entered a spiritual marriage with. In 1993, she revealed during the season 17 Sister Wives one-on-one special in 2022 that the twosome had been separated for several months. Season 18 of the TLC reality show, which debuted in August, has explored the fractures in their relationship before they officially called it quits. 10. Proud parents, Sister Wives stars, Janelle Brown and Kody Brown have documented themselves doing on their 6 children. Through the years, Janelle and Kody were spiritually married in 93, 3 years after he legally would marry Brown. "Before Kody and I were really courting, I was actually friends with his family," Janelle said during a 2013 episode of "I Do Miss Kody. We are very best friends. We have a lot of conversations," Janelle confessed during a September episode following a blowout fight with her then-husband. "I miss him in my bed. I miss him in my house. I miss him." Lierre attempted to make amends, but Janelle ultimately decided she wanted to keep her distance for a little longer. "I don't need a lot from him," she said to the cameras. "But when it comes down to the fact that he all of a sudden doesn't want to be a father to my kids because they disagree with him, that sort of changes the cost-benefit equation for me in this marriage." Kid Gay Sister Wives star Kody Brown has his hands full with wife Robyn Brown and his 3 former partners. Meri Brown, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown, Kody's family, which includes 18 total children, was thrust into the spotlight in September 2010, when Sister Wives premiered. At the time, Kody was courting his 4th wife, Robyn. Gay Kody was legally married to Meri Brown from 1990 to 2014 when he opted to divorce. Meri unlawfully with Robyn Brown in order to adopt her kids from a past relationship. Kody and Meri initially remained in a spiritual marriage after the shakeup confirming their breakup earlier this year. He and Robyn are still together. 10. Christine, meanwhile, was the first of Kody's sister wives to lead the family in 2021. She moved on with David Woolley in the wake of her divorce, making their romance Instagram official on Valentine's Day. He popped the question in April, and the pair exchanged vows in an outdoor ceremony in Utah on Saturday, October 7th. Just like sisters Christine Brown and Janelle Brown formed a strong friendship before and after their respective splits, from Kody Brown, Kody's polygamous family, rose to prominence after the 2010 premiere of Sister Wives. The TLC series follows the Wyoming native and his 18 children, whom he shares with 4 different women. As I honestly don't know why, my Keltie said during a Patreon Hugh and Alwyn asked about Gwendolyn. Skipping the wedding. I don't know. Gwendolyn didn't tell me why she wasn't there when she didn't show up. It was kind of a shock to me. I didn't know that she wasn't going to be there, she continued. I think it's tragic and sad for my mom. I don't know the reasons why there could have been an emergency. There could have been nothing. Who knows? But it is sad. Neither Gwendolyn nor Christine have further addressed her absence. 10th sister, Sister Wives. Janelle Brown's newfound friendship with Meri Brown is heartwarming. Sister Wives. Janelle Brown and Meri Brown have a history together, so seeing them unite in the April 27th episode was a special moment for 2 of Kody Brown's former wives. The Sister Wives Season 19 mid-season break was the palate cleanser viewers needed, and now that it's back, watching Janelle and Meri work together on a coyote pass is a welcome change from the continuing fallout from the multiple divorces the family experienced.